And welcome back, everybody. On January the 18th, a panel discussion and artist talk is going to take place. It's going to be really nice. You're going to want to be there. Joining us with all the details, we have artist, curator, and producer Gwendolyn Black and associate producer Kim Weston. Moran, we got to throw that in there.
That's right.
How are you? Welcome to the show, guys.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bob.
Right. Guys have been out there acting and doing a bunch of stuff. Tell us about what you're doing today. Tell us about the panel discussion, the whole nine. I want to hear it all.
Well, you know, over the years, I've been advocating for the visual side of jazz. And so our festival, which is Arts and Jazz Fest New York City, we have been bringing artists together to celebrate the visual side of jazz, meaning the painters, the sculptors, the quilt makers, the mixed media. A lot of times people know the photographers and they identify the photographers, but there are many visual artists that celebrate jazz in their work going back many, many years, such as Romare Bearden, Norman Lewis, and many, many artists.
Yeah,
So-
we've been talking about it on the radio, too,
Oh, great, thank you.
over the years.
Yes, you have.
Are they going to bring that back? What's the Jackie Robinson Jazz Fest we used to go to up in Connecticut all the time?
You know, it's been a number
Somebody
of
should bring that back.
years. Yeah, Robin Bell, you know, she's heading the Jazzmobile.
Yeah.
And I remember back in the day when Robin was working with that festival, it was great. It would be nice if they, you know, if
That's
it
where I
comes
met
back
Gail
around.
King, Oprah's best friend.
Oh, okay.
I met her up there, and we hit it up. We became pretty good friends from then on. But yeah, they should bring something like that back. And I know you've been keeping all these things
Yeah.
out in the forefront.
Yes, New York City. Well, they have the Blue Note Jazz Festival, which kind of took the place of the JVC Jazz Festival, which we were a part of for 8 years as a special event.
Yeah.
And so it was a great connection working with them. So now moving forward, our festival is focused on being the venue where the artists from around the world come to. They put their artwork in the exhibition, and the late, great Randy Weston, who is Kim's father, connected with us over 20 plus years ago. And so we wanted to celebrate his life and legacy. So that's where we are today with this wonderful arts and jazz
And you're here with a
event.
good friend. Introduce her once more.
So I'm pleased to have Miss Kim Weston Moran, who is the daughter of pianist, composer, NEA, jazz master, and we can go on. This is his daughter, who is an actress, playwright, director in her own right, and we're happy to have her work with us this year.
Boy, he has a
to
lovely
bring it.
daughter.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes. So what part do you, are you?
I'm basically assisting Gwen. It's her event, and she asked me what would I like to do, so we talked about the panel. So I'm kind of like focused on that aspect of it. And the opening was tremendous. I mean, to have 3 rooms full of artwork dedicated to my dad and photos. It's kind of beautiful and exciting, you know. So
Is it still on display?
Yes.
Yes.
Where's it at?
Stuyvesant Mansion, which
yeah.
is at 375 Stuyvesant Avenue off of Decatur Street, in the heart of Bed-Stuy. Yeah.
There you go. All right. And so how long is it going to be open until? Because people can go and see it now.
The 19th.
It's
Up
going to
until
be
the
open to
19th.
the 19th, but there were some movie shooting done in the mansion because it's a historic space.
Sure.
So the show is just down temporarily, but it will be back up in the next few days, and the people will be able to come by. But importantly, join us on Saturday at 2 o'clock.
This Saturday at 2 o'clock.
Saturday.
Well, the other thing is that Gwen was smart enough to have the work videotaped. So,
So if you miss it there, you can see it elsewhere.
and
It's
also,
online.
if any cultural institutions are interested in presenting Randy Weston, because his birthday's coming up and he'll be, 94, April 6th. So we would love to tour this, you know. And if we can't tour the work itself, we do have the videotape. She curates on the tape, and they can get to see the work, and the work is for sale. And that's very important for the artists because it's nice to see the work, but it'd be nice if somebody would take it home
Absolutely.
and hang it in their living room or their office.
Yeah.
And I just want to correct one thing. I am a writer, but I'm not a playwright, full playwright yet. I dramaturg. I'm an actress
Yes,
primarily, and I direct and produce new pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I'm getting ready to
You-
push my chops for writing more. I have 3 screenplays I haven't finished, so
That's all right. All right.
yeah.
So we're looking forward to that for sure.
Yes.
And you know how to do this, so this is not new.
Oh no, no, it's my heart.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
And
good.
on Saturday we have some great artists. We have TK, who worked with my dad for over 30 years, and his percussionist will be on the panel, Neil Clark. And a couple of people may not be able to make it, so we are videotaping them because artists, when they get a job, they gotta go.
I know.
You know,
that's right.
especially musicians, they have to go. But it's going to be fun. We have the famous Black Rose, who was around in Harlem back in the 60s and 70s. She makes her own oil. She did hair, massage. She wrote a new piece in tribute to Dad. And then we have these little kids and these little girls, and they're called the Red, Black, and Green BBs. And they're performing my dad's song, Congolese Children.
Whoa, okay.
So we got the music, and we're going to have the artist speaking. And then regarding the photographers and the visual artists,
Right.
we have some of the photographers who have been documenting Randy's life for many, many years. John Brathwaite is in the show. Enid
wow.
Farber is in the show. And there is a lot of artists, a lot of photographers. I'm just trying to remember everyone's name off
I
the
know.
top of my head.
I know.
And you never know who's going to
Forgive
show
me.
up. You know, people just show up too. You know, they hear that something's happening like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You know,
But
you'll
then
have
we
all
have a
these
set
special
panel.
artists that are coming through.
Yeah, but we have a set panel
I've
of
been in
the
there.
artists and photographers who are in the show.
Yeah.
So people can see the flyer online. It's on our website and the list of artists and photographers who will be there. But some of the other artists who are in the show will also
Give us a visual. This is going to be like a panel. People, you have the audience and you have your panel up on stage or wherever.
Right.
And answer question period? Or?
Yeah, we're going to have like a 15-minute after each, after the panel and then after the artist talk.
Yeah.
We got some great people. I mean, really, for the artist talk, I was checking out your list, and some really good
It's big.
people who have supported Dad, and Dad has supported, because he was like that. He supported the little guy,
Yeah,
you know, and he loved Bed-Stuy, his neighborhood. He loved it.
And he and
Reminds
Randy.
me of Hal Jackson.
Oh, yeah. I knew Hal back in the day.
That same type of personality. Yeah.
Stay connected to the community.
Yeah, yeah.
And make sure the up and coming artists. And the nice thing about Randy, which I love, I call him my angel on my shoulder, because he, early on when we were presenting the festival, he understood the connection between painting and jazz.
Yeah.
He saw it right away.
Yeah, yeah. See, and that same, we can talk all day.
Right.
Yes.
But they're going to wrap me up. But so where can we go to get more information on this? Because this is so very important for
It
people
is.
Your
to
westsite.
see
So
and
you-
understand. You know.
Yes. They can actually go to our website, which is www.artsandjazzfestny.com. They can also email me, gwenblackarts@yahoo.com. And my cell phone is on the website, so they can call
watch
me
out.
and send me a message.
Or Eventbrite, too. She posted a
Eventbrite.
whole thing
Okay.
on Eventbrite, so they can go on there and look up
Randy
Randy
Weston.
Weston, Man and His Music.
Got to look them up, got to Google them, check
Yes.
them all out, and check you guys out too.
Please come.
Give them a big hand, everybody. Gwen Black, artist, curator, producer, and Kim Weston, associate producer. And you got to throw your last name in there.
Kim Weston Moran.
You got to throw that Moran
That's
in
right, because when I joined the union, Kim Weston had it all locked up. to
There.
sing
There you
it.
go. Well, thank you guys for stopping by.
Thank
and come back
you.
again, please.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. And let
Absolutely.
us know where we can see the rest of his work. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I would like to thank you, our guests, for joining us, and you for tuning in and checking it all out. You can catch the recablecast tonight at 5 and 10 p.m. or watch anytime on the web at bronxnet.org. Or you can tune in Wednesday for an all-new episode with host Darren Jaime. For all of us here at BronxNet, have a great and enjoyable day. And always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice, and let your choice control the chooser. And remember, whether you say you can or you can't, either way, you're right. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. I'll see you over 107.5 WBLS. We love you all. Peace.